What color?
Amarillo.
What's that?
Pato.
What's that part of the duck?
Cabeza.
How many is this?
Mano.
Sí, ¿cuánto? Bien, dos, hay dos. ¿Y qué está?
Mono.
No, mono. ¿Qué es eso?
Perro.
Sí, en inglés. Okay, so now she's chosen the activity, but I'm being very directive within the activity. Right? Lots of questions. She might be trying to turn the page and I'm saying not yet. So that's me being directive in the activity, right? Now there's another way that I can be directive too. Let's imagine if she's exclusive with the book, she's reading it herself, and she shows me she wants to do that herself. I step a little closer and she turns away. Now I can be responsive and respect that, or I can be directive and barge in. No, let's do this together. Right? So this is what a responsive style of interaction looks like. A directive style. Directive style can also look like I'm asking questions that are more robotic in nature. Like for example, if someone's asking a child to touch their nose. I was with a family once and the mom went into the playroom and she was doing a tickle game with her daughter. In the middle of her tickle game, she started saying, touch your nose, touch your nose. And her daughter touched her nose. And she kept giving her tickles, but then she kept asking her again to touch her nose. And she came out and I said, why are you asking her to touch her nose? And she said, just to make sure that she can still do it. Right? So she was very directive in her style of interaction. She was asking sort of robotic type questions or responses. And she was doing that because of a certain belief that she had about her daughter. Right? And the belief might be that my child doesn't understand that much, or if I don't keep asking these simple questions, my child is going to forget. But what really happens with these robotic questions is you can get away with them for a certain amount of time, and then your child just gets bored with them. So your child becomes less responsive. And then people are thinking, oh, she doesn't know it anymore. It's like, no, she still knows it. She just doesn't want to do it anymore. Right? So that would be another example of directive. Now, responsive, of course, would be she comes over, let's say she's standing over here in the middle, and then, okay, we have, I'm looking for my other ball. I can only find one of my balls. I have to use the big ball. Okay. Now, this is me being autistic. Come on, ball. Okay, muy bien. Now. Gracias. Thank you. Let me just put this one in here. So, she comes over, she's going to choose an activity. I'm being responsive. Pelota. Qué bueno. Pelota. Muy bien. Now, notice I just was like, oh, can we play together? And she shows me yes. So I'm responsive. I'm going to play. Sí, pelota. Now, imagine if instead of when I'm like, if she turns away, responsive is, okay, she wants to play with it on her own. Let me get my ball to play with on my own. Oh. Just respecting this is what she wants. She doesn't want to play with me right now. Right? Now, let's imagine if instead of the ball, she chose the bus. She chooses the bus. Gracias. I choose the bus too. Oh, she looked over at me. Que bueno. I'm going to respond to that. Seems like she wants to interact. I'm going to respond to that and do more. Hey! Now, if I'm doing this with the bus and I come in and I'm like, and she turns away, she was like, if she turns away, I'm going to respect that, back off for a moment, and then go ahead and join in. I'm not saying to her, how many wheels are on the bus? What color is the bus? Roll the bus to me. Make the bus sound. Give me your bus. Take my bus. Right? Now, there's nothing wrong with saying or doing those things. It's just if I'm really directed and she's showing me she doesn't want to interact right now, it's just not going to be that effective. What's more effective in getting the interaction is to be more responsive. Then she finds it easy to be with me, fun to be with me. She goes to the toys, she chooses the book, I allow her to choose the book. She allows me to read the book, I read it to her. I'm excited. She turns away with the book, she wants some space, oh, okay, I respect that. Now she wants to go play with the cars, cool, let's play with the cars. I'm fun and easy to be with. I'm much more motivating to socially connect with than someone who's overwhelming. She's going to want to get away from that person. She won't want to interact with me in every moment, but she also won't need to get away. So when she is ready to interact, here I am. So this is some of the key differences of responsive versus directive. Muchísimas gracias. Who's going to be the child? One of you is going to be the adult. The child.